Hello everybody and welcome to the Death Mountaineers YouTube channel. My name is Maikeru. How's it going? So I figured it's been a little bit. We've given Nintendo a couple months to beef up their library, and now is as good a time as any to check up on the Switch and how it's doing. So we're going to be looking at the device itself, the controllers, the eShop, and the games that I've purchased since the system came out. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I purchased the Nintendo Switch on launch day, and I'm going to be honest, there was a period in which I put it down because there just wasn't much to play. So what's changed, if anything? Well, the answer is a whole lot, but I want to take a quick look at the console and its peripherals before we jump into that. As we know, the Switch is a portable home console hybrid, which is great, and I use it in both modes a fair amount. It runs truly spectacular in both modes and possibly even better in handheld mode. Despite feeling very delicate, this machine is actually extremely durable and entirely made of plastic. The screen will never crack or shatter unless dropped off your roof or crushed by something like a car, or your fat ass uncle will. It has a beautiful display, and honestly the battery life has never been an issue for me, but just in case, I got an insane power bank for, I don't know, hiking? Now, the memory is small, but so is most of the data you're going to be putting on it. It's also upgradable. I have at least 10 games and I still haven't had to use a new card yet, so no worries on that one. One issue I have had is with the Wi-Fi. It isn't great if you're a distance away from your router, though online versus mode works great if you're near or in the same room as your internet source. I also have a LAN adapter, but it only works in dock mode. The Joy-Cons, which are the stock controllers, are a matter of debate though. As far as durability, they're the weakest point. That said, to break them takes an extreme force, but even still they continue to function in charge when broken. Just don't try to twist the thing in half and you should be fine. However, they do not appreciate being out of the line of sight of the console. You're fine in a large room, but hide them under the covers and you may receive some issues. Otherwise, they're comfortable, innovative, and the HD rumble is super cool. Playing with a single Joy-Con is okay for short on-the-go gaming sessions, but can become uncomfortable after extended use. The Pro Controller, however, is a complete beast with a battery charge that can last days. Complete with motion controls, amiibo support, and HD rumble, it is a must-have for the system. Hell, get two if you can. The Switch's user interface leaves a lot to be desired here, but we have to remember it isn't finished yet. There's a ton of stuff that's still being worked on, including the majority of the console's online features. As for right now, your home screen can be either black or white. It shows what games you have starting from the most recent game you've played, and there's a series of basic options in the eShop. I find it kind of elegant in a minimalist fashion. There's still friend codes for online buddies, which sucks, but hopefully that will be changed when the rest is added in. You can easily change your controller scheme as well from the home menu and access your profile. Unfortunately, the eShop does need some work. To access it, you're going to have to enter your password every single time. Doesn't sound annoying to you? Well, it is. Shut up. From there, navigation is slightly convoluted. You'll want to check all the pages they offer on the site to make sure that you've seen all there is to offer. Most games have a description, trailer, and screenshots. I like that and it's well done. Every time you buy a game, you're going to have to enter in your card information again. Nothing is saved. Despite the inconveniences, there are a ton of games here already and the shop grows constantly. If you can't find a title you love here, then you should probably stop playing video games because you have terrible taste. There's everything from Neo Geo classics to some of the best indie puzzlers to major release titles. They're doing good stuff here. So let's get into what I've downloaded specifically. Blaster Master Zero is an awesome Metroidvania style game with an isometric top-down twist to it. It's a great retro style romp, well done in every aspect from the music to the controls, and it even utilizes that sweet HD rumble. I really have nothing negative to say about this one, it's an absolute must. I am Setsuna. It kinda sucks, I'm not gonna lie. After a good 5 or 6 hours, I'm still not invested, I hate the characters, and the minimalist piano music everyone raves about is boring. If you like snow, and more snow, as well as a worse take on classic Square RPGs, then this one's for you. Otherwise, save your 40 bucks. World of Goo was a surprise for me. I like puzzle games a lot, but this one is really fun. It has an odd sense of humor and an even weirder plot, and the Joy-Cons are excellent for the motion controls. I enjoyed this one for some short puzzle solving at night. I would say get it if you're into physics puzzles, you won't be disappointed. Fast RMX is an excellent F-Zero wannabe arcade racer. It's stunningly beautiful and really shows off what the Nintendo Switch is capable of graphically. There's not enough games like this coming out lately, so I truly appreciate it for what it is. I had a ton of fun with this one, and I highly recommend it for another quick, easy multiplayer title and a brutally hard single-player experience. Trust me, you're gonna like this one. All the Neo Geo ports I see on the eShop make me super happy. As of right now, I only have King of Fighters 98 because I needed a fighting game to round out my library, but it's a good time and also brutally hard. There's many more fighters for you out there on the eShop, so if you don't love King of Fighters, there's definitely something for you regardless. NBA Playgrounds is a great callback to the days of yore in which NBA Jam reigned supreme. It's a fun time sink and it's probably better for people who actually like basketball, but I found it entirely enjoyable as someone who just likes good video games. It's also 2 players and there's a lot to do and unlock. The music is fun as well as the gameplay. Again, not a lot of arcade sports games out there these days. I would say pick it up. Like I said before, those are the games that I specifically downloaded, and the only reason I downloaded them is because they didn't come with a physical release. I'm a collector, so I try to only get physical copies when I have an option, but sometimes great games come out that do not have physical copies. Regardless, let's take a look at the physical games that I did buy. First, Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've covered this topic extensively. The game alone is worth the cost of a Switch, and it's better on that system. I love the Wii U, but there's just no getting around that. Get it. Super Bomberman R. I was excited for this one, like really excited, but it kinda blows. The single player campaign is annoying, repetitive, and leaves a lot to be desired. It has a zany Sega feel to it, but in a bad way. However, as a party game, Bomberman shines. If you have a bunch of friends and a good amount of controllers, definitely get this one just for that. Otherwise, buy it for your collection or skip it entirely. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth is a fucked up, blasphemous arcade roguelike. It's brutally hard, but that didn't stop me from thoroughly enjoying it. It's gory, gross, and has an excellent sense of humor. This one is really going to test your ability to make pinpoint, accurate, quick decisions. Made by the dudes that made Super Meat Boy, this bad acid trip to hell is a must-have on the system for a good pick up and play whenever kind of game. It's a fun time, definitely get this one. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, do I really have to sing this game's praises? I wanted to do a video reviewing it, but what's the point? Everything that wasn't good about 8 originally, they made great here, plus all the DLC and new characters. The battle mode is awesome. You want to assure yourself that you're going to get a ton of time out of your Switch? Get Mario Kart, it's a must-have. Last but not least, Poyopoyo Tetris is a super fun battle puzzler. I just cannot get enough of this game. I grew up on this shit and it's great to see this kind of game finally get the attention it deserves. The story mode is kinda cringy, but the gameplay never ceases to be a blast and adds in things like level challenges to keep you banging your head against the wall and coming back for more. Get this title for yourself or for some awesome 2-player fun. So would I say that the Nintendo Switch is worth your money as is right now? I think I would. If you'd like to see me do a full review on any of the games that I mentioned below, please let me know in the comments. It's a good system with a lot of potential. It's really fun to be able to play these big games on the go, and it looks beautiful. Yes, the user interface and the online capabilities lack some qualities that can be improved hopefully through patches and updates. The Switch doesn't have a shooter right now, but Splatoon 2 is on its way for a summer release, and I'm super excited about that. So if you have the means and the opportunity, I would say go out and get one right now. It's a really good time and you're not going to be disappointed. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the Death Mountaineers YouTube channel yet, please do that. We are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and now on Patreon. I super appreciate everybody who's done everything that they can to promote our channel and just be awesome fans, replying in the comments. It's super cool. Thank you guys so much. We got a lot of big stuff coming up. If you're interested, check out the last channel update that we put up last week. I hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you next Friday or Saturday with a brand new video. See you next time!